Reading of ordinance 440, so we have volunteers to do the first reading.
Who is the closest person to the school teacher? So David gets it.
David, I've been reading, teaching 8 hours straight, I don't got talking about.
No, I forgot about Jerry too.
So I need to read just the underlying parts.
Which one are we doing, Jerry?
Ordinance number 440, City of Cumberland, an ordinance amending ordinance 246, imposing a regulatory license fee upon the gross receipts of sale of alcohol beverages within the City of Cumberland. Be it ordained by the City of Cumberland, Kentucky as follows. First reading on June the 3rd day of June 2014. I'll read some more. Section number 1. The purpose of this ordinance is to impose a regulatory license fee upon the gross receipts of each establishment licensed in the City of Cumberland to sell alcoholic beverages to reimburse for its policing, regulatory, and administrative expenses related to the sale of alcoholic beverages within the city. Section 2. That the provisions of this alcoholic beverage control laws of the Commonwealth of Kentucky, Chapter 241, 242, 243, and 244, Kentucky Revised Statute, and all amendments and supplements thereto are adopted so far as applicable as a portion of this ordinance, except as otherwise lawfully provided herein.
You want to read the changes?
Okay. The changes are as follows. Section 4 is a completely new section. That issue of a license for the sale of alcohol in Cumberland, Kentucky shall be conditioned upon prior compliance with the laws of the Commonwealth of Kentucky pertaining to the sale of alcoholic beverage and evidence of a formal and current license to sell alcoholic beverages with the Commonwealth of Kentucky. A city license shall maintain the state license to which the city license corresponds and fully comply with all state statutes and the rules and regulations of the State Alcoholic Beverage Control Board in regard to thereto. Section 10, this is a change. That pursuant to the authority of KRS 243.070, there is hereby established a corresponding city license for each license created by the reference statute and approval of local government. In section 12, the KRS number is changed from KRS 242.180 to 242.010. Section 13H, each kind of license shall be presented so as to be readily distinguished from other kinds in accordance with the corresponding state license. Section 26, the word selling is changed to making wholesale sales. And section 27, subsection B, KRS chapters 24 or 241, it's changed from 251 to change to 241. Section 28, subsection A, the 3% is changed to 1%, and that will be effective fiscal year 2014-2015. That's changed from fiscal year 1992 to 1993. And should any part of this ordinance be held invalid by any action by a court or competent jurisdiction which declares any section, subsection, and phrase or work of this ordinance to be invalid, unconstitutional, and or void shall have no effect on the remainder of this ordinance, which shall remain in full force and effect. This ordinance shall take effect when read, voted, and published as required by law. First reading on the 3rd day of June 2014.
Okay, now we need a reading of ordinance 441.
City of Cumberland, Kentucky, ordinance number 441. An ordinance creating a new subsection to ordinance number 440 of the Cumberland Code of Ordinances as it relates to license fees for trafficking in alcohol beverages. Now therefore it be ordained by the City Council of the City of Cumberland, Harlan County, Kentucky. Section number 1. The City of Cumberland, Kentucky hereby determines the need to amend section 114.02, the City of Cumberland Code of Ordinances to comply with the certain provisions of legislation affecting regulation of alcoholic beverages recently enacted by the Kentucky General Assembly. Section 2. That 114.02, the City of Cumberland Code of Ordinances is hereby amended as follows. 114.02, classification of license fee schedule. For the privilege of trafficking in alcoholic beverages in the city and pursuant to the authority of KRS 243.070, there is hereby established a corresponding city license for each of the state licenses described in the following schedule as approved by local government. The actions, businesses, and transaction authorized and permitted thereby, and the expiration dates thereof shall be the same as those of the state licenses to which the city licenses correspond, and which are indicated and described in the section of state law indicated in the following schedule. The fees for such city licenses shall be as indicated in the following schedule. B. The license year shall be July 1st of each year through June 30th of the following year. Licenses may be issued for less than the full license year upon payment of the proportion of the annual license fee equal to 1/12 times the number of months of fraction of a month remaining in the license year, provided that the minimum license fee shall be 1/2 of the annual license fee. All licenses shall expire on June 30th of each year, regardless of when the license was issued. Subsection C. No person shall traffic in alcohol beverages within the city without both a valid city license and a valid state license thereafter. Page number 2 shows you the KRSs, the expiration dates, and the fees for each type of license.
Alright, now, we've got the second reading of an action.
First for a second, because on the very top it says license free upon the gross instead of fee. Or needs to be together.
Take out the R.
License free should be fee.
Which page?
Okay.
Very first page of the first sentence should be license fee instead of free.
Yep,
Oh.
it's the very top.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, third thing on the agenda is the second reading and action on ordinance 439. Read that and just include the changes in it.
Ordinance number 439, whereas an ordinance amending ordinance number 433, the amending ordinance levying a privilege, occupational, and license tax on trades, occupations, and businesses, both wholesale and retail, in the city or elsewhere doing business in the city of Cumberland, Kentucky, disposition of funds collected, penalties for violations, and rate of levy. Now therefore it be ordained by the City of Cumberland, Kentucky, that the following amended rates for the privilege, occupational, and license tax for each year for each location, regardless of ownership, is hereby levied upon all trades, professional, and businesses, both wholesale and retail, in the city or elsewhere doing business in the City of Cumberland, are adopted as follows. The changes found on line item number 159. Vehicle rental spaces per lot to be $25.
Okay, we've had our second reading, so they have a motion.
Make a motion to accept. I'll second that motion.
Okay, we want to do roll call vote, please.
Gilliam? Yes.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
Motion carries.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
Who
All in
seconded?
favor?
Charles.
Aye.